Hello and welcome back to Sorta Strategy and another episode of Road to Regionals. So, okay, a few things to talk about first before I start. I haven't uploaded in the last few days and haven't really been playing this too much in the last few days in my own time either. My cousin moved into the apartment, so it's been a little busy and stuff like that, and also just kind of I don't know, fucking around and doing shit with him and all that, so I've been a little distracted at least, to say the least, and busy, but yeah. Anyway, next thing, hit 100 subs. I'm not going to do a giveaway because the 50 sub giveaway basically got me to 100 subs, so I'm going to save the next giveaway for 150. I'm really grateful for getting to 100, of course I am, but yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway at 150. I think that makes sense, seeing as, yeah, as I said, the 50 sub giveaway got me to 100. And yeah, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. They always say first 100 is your hardest, so hopefully stuff will kind of, you know, the curve will start going up maybe a bit faster, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I'm enjoying it, so yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, and oh yeah, and on the lack of uploads thing, hopefully, so shit will go back to normal for now, but college also starts next Monday for me, so I don't know what the story will be there. Hopefully I'll be able to keep a good upload schedule, but I don't know, it'll be hard to be honest with you, so I might move to like an every second day thing, but if I can do that consistently, maybe it'll be better, to be honest with you, so we'll see. I'm not sure for now. I'll keep you updated obviously on that, so yeah. Anyway, next thing, people in my last video, I uploaded a match loss, which was really good because people were correcting my plays, my misplays that I made, and things I let my opponent get away with that they shouldn't have been allowed to get away with. It's been really good because it helped me learn a lot, like, fast, because, you know, first of all, they're mistakes, obviously, so I want to correct them. Second of all, if I'm uploading losses, it kind of adds that little bit of pressure. Like, I'm being, like, kind of scrutinized, but not negative. Like, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? I'm happy that it's happening because I'm learning way faster. When someone... Okay, so basically, Game Inheritor HD and Zachary Stout corrected me. 3 corrections between the two of them. So Game Inheritor said, I couldn't make Alister with the Sky Striker token, and I couldn't... I used the Sky Striker's token and one of these boys off Instant Fusion, and the Sky Striker token is dark. I forgot it was dark. For some reason I thought it was light. I guess because of the art, and then because all the extra deck monsters are light, or fire, water, earth, wind, and then ray is dark. So I thought this token was light. Anyway, that's the first thing. I couldn't make Invoker Madness. He says two monsters with 2 different types and attributes. So that's the first thing. Haven't made that mistake since. It's been yeah, I definitely am glad you guys pointed these out. Keep doing it, keep it up. It helps me actually a lot. I learn a lot faster. So yeah, maybe uploading losses is the way to go. Next thing, Ghost Bell. My opponent used Ghost Bell when I had Meltdown on the field, which protects. They use Ghost Bell to negate Invocation, and I had Meltdown on the field, which protects Invocation. So that was less of like cheating. Like the last one was kind of like cheating. Obviously I didn't do it on purpose, but I'm just saying. This one was just a thing that I need to remember to help myself. So yeah, since then, when Invocation's on the field, I know that when Meltdown's on the field, I know my Invocations are safe. Again, this has helped me so much. I've actually, you know, people have dropped hand traps against me since on Invocation, and I've been able to say, you know, you can't because Meltdown, so that's great. And then Zachary Stout, the guy's been helping me pretty much since I uploaded my first Mekk-Knight video. He reminded me that Widow Anchor can't activate when they have a monster in their main monster zone. The Orcus player did that to me. It's funny because I actually, like, I play against Sky Strikers fairly often on this, and I feel like I know this, but I not only let my opponent away with this in the duel, but also in the replay. I didn't even notice, so that was kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, definitely important. Haven't let that away since, for sure. Right, so what's this changes? Or do I have other things to talk about too? Oh yeah, coming up on the channel. So I bought a case of tins, which would be great. Hopefully I'll open that, pull some good shit, and help me, I guess, get trades and get shit I need. There's a lot of stuff I need out of the tins. So yeah, want to get Nibiru. Probably going to try throw Nibiru in this, but I don't know as of yet. I don't know what I want to take out. I'll get to that in a sec. So got a case of tins. If you want to see that, it'll probably be within the week, I hope. It depends on how long they take to get here. I only ordered them today. So yeah, that's coming up, so subscribe if you want to see that. The next thing, I have a date for regionals. Really big news. I probably should have said this maybe at the start, but whatever. Date for regionals is the 5th of October. So I know it's a good bit of a wait away, but I'll break up these Dueling Book videos by buying this deck in real life, which I still haven't done, and playing it at locals, so there'll be locals reports to kind of break it up, and my local, not my local shop, but the local people, like more competitive players at my locals, are doing an online duel and book tournament where you pay €15 in, and first and second will get prizes. They're still deciding on whether they want to do knockout format, like cup format, or if they want to do, you know, different rounds, like normal regionals format. And then they're thinking about as well, sorry, excuse me. They're thinking about doing a different deck for each round, but I'll definitely obviously use this because that would just make sense, wouldn't it? But yeah, that'll break it up. That'll be interesting, something cool to kind of break up the little bit of a wait till the 5th of October. Pretty much a month, a bit more than a month actually. So yeah, that's kind of all the news. So changes to the deck, no changes in the main deck. Thinking about putting Nibiru because he puts token on your opponent's side of the field and makes Mekk-Knights more consistent. With, you know, a Mekk-Knight and Nibiru in hand is actually pretty solid. Don't know what I would take out, honestly. The Psyframe engine is good, but I feel like it takes up a lot of space and sometimes can be bricky. But it gives me first turn options, so I'm not sure about taking that out, obviously. Then Desires I actually really like lately because this draw 2 is great. In this deck, sometimes you need, you know, a lot of the time your engines kind of don't work with each other, you know what I mean? If you have just Mekk-Knights, you really need to draw into your invoked engine. This helps. I could cut an instant fusion. I don't think you really need it, especially if I put in Nibiru. It wouldn't be as bad, but one of them's good. And I would even consider, like, I don't know, cutting an Ash or something like that. But anyway, that's just some thoughts off the top of my head. Other changes. I cut a Twin Twister for Lancia, and then I cut Violet Chimera for Draco Sevilla. So against Salamangreats, I have a pretty great matchup. They only have like 2 negates or interruptions, and I have lots of board breaking stuff, and then I can make Purgatrio really easily by banishing fires from their grave, which is also great with Invocation. So yeah, pretty good matchup for me. And then my side deck against them is actually decent as well. You can, you know, red reboot them and stuff like that. So it's like not too bad. I think I don't really need it too much. I have a lot of going second options anyway, and they don't really like going second, so well, they're okay going second, but you know what I mean. Other changes I've made, things I want to quickly mention. I'm kind of missing the second Purgatrio every now and again, but definitely use 2 Mechabas way more often, so if I could maybe squeeze in another Purgatrio, I would, but as of right now, I'm happy. Security Guard has been really good. I'm really glad I put that back in. Phoenix I haven't used all that much, but it's been alright. And then I changed Bar Load for Avermax because a lot of the time I'll mind control my opponent's monster. Like I mind controlled an Appaloosa and summoned, I think let's say it was Indigo Eclipse or something like that, and then linked them off for Bar Load, and then I was like, oh yeah, shit, I can't. He takes 3 or more. So Avermax is probably more consistent, and then he also has a little bit of extra where he's a Mekk-Knight monster, and which can help with secrets, I guess. So yeah, there's always that. So yeah, I think that was good changes. Anyway, gonna move back. I'm gonna show you my duel record. So I had those 3 losses that I talked about ages ago. They're still there, obviously. Since then, I've had this, which was a disconnect. I'm really pissed because I was winning game 1 and then I just got disconnected against True Draco. I don't know what happened because I've never disconnected after or before this. So yeah, I lost. That's annoying. If you don't count that though, I've only lost 2 since my first 3 losses at the beginning. One was to Striker, one was to Pendulum Magician. I think against Striker, game 1 I won, game 2 I lost, game 3 I made a huge misplay. I'm going to actually show this duel because it's kind of funny. It's a stupid misplay, but it is a funny misplay. Anyway, then against the... I think against Pendulum Magician, I think that's the one I really want to be scrutinized on because I feel like I don't think I did that much wrong, but he just kind of had a... I chose second maybe too much, and he set up really good boards. And there wasn't a huge amount I felt like I could do sometimes. Hopefully this runs okay, because recently my replays have been running really like this, pretty much. It's quite annoying, to be honest. I don't know why it's so... I don't know. It's been like laggy and shit. That's like another negative, I guess, to watching replays on this. I could go play by play, but like holy fuck, this is taking ages. Why is this taking so long? I can't see the cards. So shit's happening, but there's no cards right now. Alright, I don't know what the story was there. I don't know. Browser-based replays are a bit annoying. So, playing against Striker, he lands... I'm going to just let this fast forward and kind of pause when I need to. I don't think I'll need to for game 1. He ends on a pretty subpar board. He gets Shizuku and kind of just does some stuff, I suppose. I don't know. This duelist is kind of a good example of how I feel like I really know the plays in this deck pretty well now. I kind of hit the ceiling of the deck in this game. I overextended at the end, like I had game, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't have, but I guess it kind of shows a good example of what this deck, I guess, can do going second. So, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. We'll have a look now and see what the story is. So I mind control his thing and use it to make a Meltdown Invoker. It's very laggy. I don't know why this runs so badly. If you guys have any advice or whatever as to why this is running badly. All I'm running is OBS and Chrome. So, I don't know. So that was that. Way over 10k damage there. I kind of got distracted there at the end, but yeah. I'm going to just press play here and slow this down. This is so, like, unresponsive. It's really annoying. Right, so my first hand is, like, decent enough. 2 purples, not great. No hand traps. Sets 1, targets it, gets rid of it, reveals the top 3. Adds engage. Removes the back row that he targeted. Terraforming, which is fair. Activates engage, searches multi-roll. It's probably the best way to just click through it, to be honest. It runs a little smoother. Multi-roll on the field spell, so he summons Ray from the deck. And now I can't negate his spells, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I can't respond to his activations, so yeah. He activates, he adds engage back. Goes into Shizuku. Sets 3, ends. Right, cool. Shizuku's end phase effect. There was a point, I think, in this, maybe this game, where I was like, I'm pretty sure he was sentenced. I don't know, I could be wrong, because I was like just playing the game and I wasn't paying attention myself, and I was like, basically, I think it was game 3, where I thought that he might have been getting stuff back from his grave with multi-roll and not banishing it once it was gone. Right, so he anchors the Kagari. That's fine. Purple Nightfall. Do your stuff. Purple Nightfall banishes for a search. I add Blue Sky. Fair. Blue Sky probably... He summons Hornets. Why does he do that? The MST is the Meltdown. Right, so maybe here I could have... There wasn't really anything else I could do, maybe. I could have set the engage, maybe, to try and... Like, I couldn't have known that was MST, but setting the engage even would have been just, like... What's the point, really? Do you mean, like... Keeping it in hand for Mekka probably was what I had in mind, maybe. Do you mean? So, I think it's fair. Link off into Morningstar, search out secrets, discarded the Indigo Eclipse. I'm no longer forgetting to discard Indigo. Don't worry, guys. I banished Blue Sky, destroy the multi-roll when I had a few tokens on it. I was really happy with that. Yellow was so good. I feel like yellow's very underrated. I feel like 4 Mekk-Knight colors is the sweet spot. Like, you kind of... For Blue Sky, you really do want... You do want... Oh, this was weird now. Right, so... I attacked the Shizuku, and with 100 attack extra, because it's a load of spells in grave, I managed to get over the Shizuku. Right, so I can attack the token or Ray. If I attack Ray, I was like, he's just going to change to Shizuku. Maybe if I attack the token, he'll wait till end phase to get the search of Shizuku. So I attack to get rid of the token, and then in main phase, end phase, I think he quick effect of Ray to make Shizuku and gets a search. And that's how that goes. Yeah, so that makes sense. Ray is definitely, or Shizuku is definitely either player's end phase, is it? You can add a Sky Striker protection during your... Oh no, wait, well. Different cards to your graveyard. End phase if this card is special summon, yeah. Wait, once per turn. During the end phase. Right, so that's only on his turn. I think I let him off. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have gotten that, right? I could be wrong. Maybe I should probably read properly, but I'm on a bit of a, I guess, a time constraint. Pretty sure that he shouldn't have gotten a search there. That would be a bit ridiculous. But anyway. So he searches Shark Cannon, which is tough enough because I have Legacy Secret on the field. I was thinking, I was like, oh, if I activate Secrets, he's going to chain Shark Cannon, right? So I was in a bit of trouble there. I have no negates now, pretty much. And my other thing is engage. He what else? What is it? So I basically wait, but he ends up drawn into another shark cannon. So he activates the shark cannon. I chain then my trap, and then he chains another shark cannon, and that's pretty much game. Then he kind of beats me up at that point, to be honest. So yeah, tough enough, tough enough. I guess I can fast forward now. Hopefully it runs a bit better. Yeah, he ends up plusing a lot. I think I'll reach Shizuku now while I'm letting this play, because that just makes sense. He takes control of both of my monsters, which is a bit of a pain in the dick, and Shark Cannon, I activate this, change another Shark Cannon, so I'm in trouble. Yeah, once per turn during the end phase. Oh, holy shit. Right, should have probably slowed that down, but... I'm going first, I think. No, I'm going second. Right, so I have no hand trap for his desires. I have... Going second, I have Twin Twisters, which is decent. I have the Sky Striker engine in my hand, which is great. Mind Control and Kaiju to break boards. So, this is looking decent, to be fair. No hand traps is grand, I think, against Sky Strikers for the most part. Like, most of the time, they'll just... Like, Ash and Engage is okay, but... Now, here, this is the huge misplay. This is something that I have to only laugh at myself. So, in my head, I was like, I have no interruptions. It's my opponent's turn. I have no hand traps. Comes to my turn, I top deck Ash Blossom. He activates Shared Ride. I can Ash this, obviously, right? It adds to hand, so yeah, I can Ash this. But because it was still in the... Oh no, it was main phase, because I was activating this. So, basically, because I top decked Ash, I just forgot about it, pretty much. So I didn't chain it, which was a huge misplay. It cost me this match, like, yeah, really bad. Really, really bad stuff, like, and then I think later I comment here, like, oh, Maxi challenge, and I just play through the Shared Ride, and I just lose, then, like, yeah, it was dumb, but also, it was kind of funny, but your man wasn't really, he wasn't any crack, do you know what I mean? So, it didn't really matter, it was just kind of stupid. So, I didn't use the Ash, and then, I think it was, like, halfway through this turn, I was like, where does Ash come from? And I was like, when did I draw this Ash? And I was like, I must have drawn it for turn. I lost the game to the Shared Ride, pretty much. And then it came back, and I was like, yeah, Maxi challenge. It comes back to me, and I basically watched this replay straight away, and I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. I fucking... Oh, God. Oh, yeah, this is another thing. I said 2 outside zones. I meant, like, far left, far right, and... yeah, because... like, basically, he got rid of the card in the zone, but once he sent it to the graveyard... Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but basically I had no 2 columns then, so yeah, maybe, because clicking on the cards wasn't working for some reason. Sometimes when I'm playing in Dueling Book, like, clicking on the card doesn't highlight it for some reason, so yeah, bit of a pain in the balls, to be honest, but yeah, this pretty much is that. You can see that he is simply popping off. He's basically drawing loads of shit. I'm not going to be able to OTK, probably. I think I maybe do a load of damage, but it's not enough, like... And Mind Control. Oh yeah, so here... Why did I do this? Oh yeah, oh, you can't see my extract. So I could have linked off to Alister. Wouldn't have really made a difference because I have no... The invoked engine is not here. That could have been in attack mode, so that's another 1500. This is up a bit. How much is it up? That will go to grave. So it's up 400. So that would have been 19 and 15 and 15, so that's 49, and then 24 on top of that is 53, 73. Could I have linked anything into anything to do more damage? I don't think so. I have no link 2s with any extreme attack, obviously, and then link 3s. I could have maybe gone into... You know what I could have done? I do it now in a bit. I think in... Yeah, I'll play through, sorry. But in main phase 2, I link away Shizuku to make the... what's it called? I link away to make... BLS, the BLS guy. I should have just made him and not taken his card. And then I'd gotten the attack over effect. That's another misplay I make. I just made, or whatever. And yeah, as you can see here, I ash this thing, but... It doesn't matter, like, like at this point I realized, yeah, I didn't use the Ash on the thing, which was stupid. And yeah, he basically goes off and that's pretty much game. What I could have done anyway was not Mind Controlled Shizuku and attacked with the Blacklisted Soldier and gotten an effect off, like a Banish or maybe buffed his attack, but it doesn't matter anyway. He goes, it's pretty cool what he does actually, so he basically links, in, he makes the Ningirsu or whatever he's called. Is that his name? Yeah, Ningirsu, I think. No, not Ningirsu. That's Dingirsu I think of. Yeah, I think it's Ningirsu. The Link 3 World Chalice that sends to grave. This guy. It makes him, sends him to grave. It doesn't target, right? What is the effect? You can send one. Yeah, it doesn't target, so... Yeah, he sends my guys to the grave, and that's pretty much that. I can't come back. I think he goes into Borrowed or Borrowed Sword, I mean, and finishes me. It's slow, but I'm top decking, and I can't really come back with just one card. So, yeah, Tish tough. Alister, negate, that's it. It's game over. So, yeah, that is that replay done. I think I'm happy enough to just pause that there and say that is done. Yeah, a couple misplays, but I don't think I missed anything. If I missed anything, let me know. And I'm going to try and show you another game, because I don't want to show you just one every episode, or I'll have to cut it down because this video already is too long. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so this one I'm not going to show in full screen, because I feel like it seems to run... Is it running better when it's not in full screen? Is that a thing, or am I just retarded? It's definitely going faster, but still like laggy. Right, so I have no hand traps. He goes full kind of... combo, playing a lot of Zephyr cards, which is cool. I like the Zephyr engine, to be honest, personally. Metal Foe and Endymion. So he's running in kind of like, I guess, Zephyr, Endymion, and Pendulum Magicians, which is cool. Extra Zephyr cards that I don't normally see, which is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, big Zephyr engine in this, but yeah, I'm not going to explain all the plays. I have a video on Pendulum Magicians where I have a section on Zephyr. You can skip into that if you really don't know about them, but yeah, so he ends on a pretty tough board, I'd say, for the most part. I have one board breaker, a bit of a break for going second, and that is pretty much that. It's full Guard Dragon combo. I don't really have any else to this, so, but I want to pause at the end to see what his end board is, because Draco Spelia better work, because I know that they end on weird stuff now. Not weird stuff, but not their normal stuff either. So he's playing Orcus in this too, which was quite interesting, to be honest. Yeah, so right, if I use Super Poly here, I can get rid of the fusion, but he has to have a Dark as well with Draco's Tapelia. So we'll have a look, So he wants to end on an Orcus Link, clearly. So yeah, this would work, actually. I'd probably, if I had Super Poly here, I'd get rid of the Vortex Dragon and I guess the Galatea, because that turns off the trap. I think that's probably the smartest shit, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, fast forward, let's see what the story is. So I give him the turtle, search out my meltdown, which I don't know, he negates. I think he negates, yeah, he negates the meltdown. I draw two off desires. Not the greatest of hands, but it's not bad by any means, but to be honest, it's the fucking Hieratic Seal that makes this so hard to play around, to be honest with you. Yeah, not ideal. So I summon out purple, I link off the Almirage and the Blue Sky to get a search in the end phase, so I didn't forget that. So I'm going to get the search off Lambda, because I banished purple in the end phase, and yeah, basically it was tough enough, to be honest with you. I felt like I kind of could have broken it, but I don't know. It's just tough, No, I won that game, but I don't think he should have quit. Like he said he should have used the Hieratic Seal on the spell, which I don't know what that really means. What spell? Maybe the fusion? I don't know. But yeah, I basically managed to break his board. It's kind of weird. I probably nearly would go back on that because I'm not really sure. But Dueling Book doesn't really have a go back option, which is not ideal. Fast forward option as well is kind of, I don't know. I choose to go second, which I think might have been a mistake, because he set up some pretty strong boards, and I don't have a Super Poly target for them at this time. I was playing the Violet Chimera at this time still, so yeah. Does all his stuff and things, and then I guess I have 2 board breakers and 2 hand traps. So far, he hasn't... The thing is, he didn't use the on-summon effect of Electromite. He wanted... This guy is a really cool card, by the way, that people have now been playing a lot in Pendulum Magicians. The Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. He's actually pretty cool. He's like a quick effect negate a monster, I think, right? But, yeah, he goes for the full Guard Dragon combo. Doesn't use Ash the LP. which feels good, but I don't think it really helped much. Goes into... I should probably just do this play-by-play, to be honest. I don't know if I like to fast-forward on this. It's kind of laggy and slow to respond. So Lancia, when he uses Mermaid, and I'm thinking in my head, this is great, but then I look at my hand and I don't really have any of the engines. Invocation's a brick by itself. Mind Control and Kaiju are great, but not really, like, because I don't really have shit. And then Indigo Eclipse, I suppose, is cool, but like, you want to search him, you don't want to draw him like this, so yeah, it's not a great hand, to be fair. So I Kaiju his Galatea to turn off his back row. Oh no, I don't. I Kaiju the Venom, yes, because I want to try and basically I want to try and basically, when he's destroyed, he pops something. So I couldn't really let him pop my stuff, seeing as my engines weren't on the go. I kind of needed to preserve on my shit, basically, which was pretty ridiculous. Now he's not co-linked. Galatea is not co-linked, so I can just, without activating anything, I can just attack. But I decided to attack not Galatea, which I don't really know if I should have done that. Oh yeah, that makes sense, yes, okay. Misclick. I wanted to attack Galatea. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering, I was like, why didn't I attack Galatea? That's fucking stupid. Now I look like a dumbass, but... Okay, now I don't look like a dumbass. Now I just look like someone with bad memory. Anyway, I link away his guy, his negate that I took with Mind Control, and my lad, my Indigo, and I make the Mekk-Knight link 2. And then I end. I can't really do shit other than that, to be honest. I think I did the best I could. But then they just plus quite a bit. So, yeah. 'Twas rough. I think maybe I shouldn't have chosen to go second, but then again, I don't know, I'm not siding like anti-spells and shit like that, so I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough choice. I wish there was like another generic draw card coming out. You know what I mean? Because I need the extra deck, and the Banish 10 does actually quite hurt this deck, I feel like, so yeah, we'll see. Right, I'll try to get through this a bit faster. He summons back. It feels like now the Scythe was kind of, or Lancia was a bit pointless. He summoned Master, I should say, off Servant. That's how it has a token. Longgearsu comes out. I will never summon to these zones again. Don't you worry, guys. And that is kind of this. Like, the game is, you can tell that it's pretty much over here. I'm going to let this just fast forward because, yeah, there's not a lot I can do here. He pretty much finishes. I think oh yeah, the plus 100 in the chat there. See how I kind of forget sometimes about Harmonizing Magician in the Pendulum Zone. Gives everything 100. So, yeah. I admit defeat, and we continue on. So, it's game 3. I picked second again, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the right play here against these guys. So again, I draw 2 purples, which is not ideal. I have no hand traps, I have Kaiju, and I have Mind Control. So I'm going to fast forward through his play, because there's not really anything I can do. So yeah, he summons out his Dark Worm off Dragon Shrine, searches the gate 0, which is a nice little plus there. Uses the Curtain Raiser from the Pendulum Zone to summon. Uses discards for whatever this is called. Pendulum Call, searches 2 Pendulum Magicians, and now he can go off into Electromite using these 2. Pendulum Call protects his zones now for the next turn as well, so that's annoying. Electromite. Zephyrath, I don't know what the fuck just happened there. How did he come out? Oh, he's putting into the extra deck with Electromite, I think. Right, so... Oh yeah, adds it to hand with Electromite. I have nothing to stop him, like... summons out Zephyr Nui. I think he gets a search out Zephyr Nui. Yeah, when he's Pendulum Summoned, you get a search. Searches Zephyr Providence, and... yeah, there's not a lot I can do, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But, oh well. So, LP is now gonna come out, fuck me up, ruin my day. Summons a... what is that guy called again? Destrudo. Summons Destrudo. Agripane for the Vortex. Heretic Seal is probably the most annoying part of the whole... I think, like, Guard Dragons are really annoying, don't get me wrong, they're broken and stupid, but... Heretic Seal is fucking so annoying. Jesus Christ. It's so annoying to get around them, like. Even when you do, they bloody plus off him when he goes to grave, I think, right? Well, they can just chain and force his own effect, and then... yeah, that's pretty dumb. at this point, there's not a whole lot I can do. So let's say I kaiju the Vortex, and then I mind control the Hieratic Seal. Like, he could just chain the Hieratic Seal. I should have maybe kaiju'd the Seal. Would that make a difference? I don't even think it would, to be honest. So, yeah. Tough enough, hi. So, yeah, this board is pretty hard to break, to be honest with you. And, yeah, that's kind of that. I don't think I really misplayed. I think maybe I should have chosen to go first. But now that I have a target for Super Poly for Pendulum Magicians, you know, it's maybe better. I don't know. I would have been able to side in Super Poly then as well. Lancia probably wasn't that good against this, but I don't know. Maybe it is. It's hard to know. I talked to the Lancia then as well, which was an extra kick in the dick. So yeah, shit didn't go too great, but oh well. And that is that. And I get a McAfee virus notification thing. Antivirus has expired. Anyway. That is the duel. So let me know what you think. Let me know if I did any misplays or anything obvious. Yeah, that would be really appreciated. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to all the stuff coming up that I am. The online money tournament thingy, regionals date, buying my deck, going to locals, and yeah, that is that. Thank you again for the 100 subs. I really do appreciate it. This video has been long. I'm going to cut it down. Yeah, but I better go. So drop a like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more, and all the shit that's coming up, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.